yesterday, there was the EVO warm-up tournaments. I don't know if you guys watched them at all. The Gobou match, I was really excited to watch because Gobou streams, in case you guys don't know. So Zato, I figured would be a good character for us to all check out and watch here. And it's against a really strong Soul player. So I was like, psh, nothing better. We get to watch both. I don't know where this is. I think this is Grand Finals. To start with the matchup, a couple of things that are important to know is that I actually think Zato has really important tools to fighting Soul. And although he still explodes when he gets hit on defense, he has Oppose, which I think is one of the best moves in neutral against Soul in the game. I can think of very few things that deal with him better. And the reason is that Oppose stops 6S, it stops any air approach option, it stops Fafnir, it stops Vortex, it stops all of his main approach tools without resources. Unless you have RC to cancel your whatever your move is, it's pretty scary to approach against Oppose against Zato, which means that Soul has to play way more passive in neutral, kind of wait it out, and then it allows Zato to obviously be in a more advantageous position. Even more importantly than that, I think his ability to escape the corner is really good in this matchup. Soul's normal option when you jump out of him, out of the corner on him, is to air throw him, right? Like you just air throw people back into the corner. It's really hard to air throw Zato, and his air escape options are really strong. So I think that he has, although weak defense in the match on the ground, if you create space and you can jump, I think your options to get out are excellent. He has excellent options. So let's check this out. Ooh, that's a bad trade early. So, you know, first things first, when you get a trade like that in this matchup and this gauge down here, the Eddie gauge goes away, that is really bad, right? Like you don't want to lose your Eddie gauge early and you have to kind of fight for positioning. So the situation that happens right after Eddie gets hit is always so important. Notice how Bombabon, you know, he's kind of just chilling in this corner. Now he needs to approach. Eddie has no meter, and because he has no meter, Oppose is not a threat, so you need to get in. So he just immediately is trying to get in, right? The drill, perfect way to keep him out, slows things down, flies back. Now opposes a threat, right? So you have to be careful. Yeah, that's the problem. This is what I mean about oppose. Look at this. Lands from the air. Oppose comes out. Look at it. He's already doing Banditbringer when oppose happens. The animation has already started. It doesn't matter. This is, you're going to eat like 50%. 2H. He didn't get counter hit though. So 2H, cancel the oppose. You know, he absorbs the hit. Cancel oppose, Drunkard Shade Frog. Oh, it didn't combo correctly, but it doesn't matter. He got the corner out of it. Yeah, that was going to be bad. And forces the burst. Yeah, counter burst back. Oppose. Oh, you're dead. Well. So when I mentioned at the beginning, right, that oppose is a powerful tool in the matchup, he forces the burst here. This is a wash right here. Oppose, he hits 2H. If you try to hit a button here or whatever, I mean, this character, you know, he's going to absorb whatever he's going to do. You get owned. I would watch it on Twitch, but my internet, my Twitch does not like the playback. Twitch playback is so awful, it crashes my stream. Wow, round starts 6H. That's kind of tight, actually. A couple of important things to note about this pressure. So he gets 2D. He does drill, Drunkard Shade to put him behind, and then Piercer. Piercer is the little punch, double punch he does here. Notice how he hits a button in between the two hits of Piercer, right? So there's the second hit. The reason is that there's a gap there. There is a 4-frame gap, I believe, or a button you can hit 4 frames or faster between the two hits of Piercer. So you have to do something in between these two hits to keep it tight, to keep it real. So if Zato players are not doing this to you, then you should challenge. 2D. Yeah, and then 5K challenge. It's important to jump cancel 5K in this match because you hit... Oh, no. That hurts so much. And he's going to get the resummon. So this is 2S, counter hit, Drunkard Shade, into Piercer, 1 hit. Uses 2P to make the second hit of Piercer combo. You see that? It wouldn't have comboed if he didn't use 2P. Then close slash, 2H, frog, 2H. Use the sword at the end. Resummons Eddie. Drill for pressure. That was going to be a cross-up, I think, set up there. And the YRC. Forces the defensive YRC. Yeah, I tried 2H anti-air. It's hard, though. Oppose is a threat. Wow, he just ran up and throw. He was looking for oppose, and he ran under the frog. This is huge. And again, that up back, out of pressure. That's how you fight Soul. Unsummon, that was so smart. And Soul so good. This is such a good pressure. Goes for the clap, and then after goes behind, one hit piercer, unsummon, and then resummon into frog. So the reason unsummon there is because I think my expectation is didn't want to run up and do something and try to challenge because the Eddie gauge was already draining a bit. So just unsummon on first hit into frog, try to like, you know, get a hit or whatever. Banditbringer hits behind. Eddie sticks out a button. This is probably like 2S or something, right? Yeah, sticks out the hurt box of 2S into Banditbringer. This is a big chance. Oh, yeah, that's a free throw. And now pressure. Oh, he got hit. That's the Zato player classic, actually. So, good old... Remember 5 minutes ago, we were talking about the Zato escape options? Like, his defense against Soul sucks, right? Like, if he gets knocked down, he's in a bad spot. However, if he escapes, he up-backs out of Soul's pressure, which is the best way to escape his pressure. His options are excellent. Look at this. He flies out. You saw Bombabon try to air hit him. Flies all the way back down. This would have beat 5K. You have to 6P this. And your timing on 6P has to be perfect because if you're too early or too late, you're going to get hit, right? So that is a hard place to contest. And now you're in pressure. Mix up here. Oh, he missed the run-up throw. Just defensive throw on the BRC. So game 1 goes to Gobou, 2 rounds straight. Pretty clean. You love to see it. Thanks for streaming from the PS4. Man, he's tried that 6H round start a lot. This is very unsafe, by the way. This is like minus 20 something, 20, 25 or something, 22. Yeah, this is from the PS4 stream, by the way, this box up here. I don't know how to make it, I don't know how you make it go away, but it'll go away in a second, I'm sure. Yeah, mash out of the setup. Yeah, it's gone. So this is a pretty common setup where you do double hit piercer, you have him stuck here, and then you try to do like 5D after with drill or something. But trade on the 5K. Banditbringer. I like this burst actually mostly for position, although I wish it was just a pose there instead, but I think that's the objective. Oh, punish. Very weak punish because it's Zato. Without resources, his punishes on a lot of stuff suck. I think throw would have been better than 2P, 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 to be honest, but I guess if you're going to do a pose right after, right, it's not that bad. Oh, you nasty. You just hit 5K and just went under. Yeah. Force the YRC, which honestly, I think if you can force Soul to YRC, it's strong. It's very good. Another thing that I think people don't do very much, YRC is very good against Soul. If Soul does far slash, it's guaranteed. It's also guaranteed on close slash unless he jump cancels. So it's very useful in this matchup. It's honestly an excellent tool. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, that's an... I didn't know that worked. I guess that's air combo only. Yeah, this is summon into Piercer. Piercer combos naturally on air combo into 2S. Frog unsummon, of course. Yeah, smart. Look at this little management of Eddie here too. This is excellent. So resummons, sees the gunflame, and then moves him back, and then does drill afterwards. That forces Bombabon not to be able to approach. You see that Bombabon jump forward and then air dash back, jump H. Unsummon again, tried to bandit revolver forward, and then drills there again, runs up, covers the air and the ground. You see this? This is good management of your character. Uses jump P to cover this aerial space here. Uses drill to cover the grounded space here, right? So you cut off both places on the screen at the same time. Now piercer, drill set up. Yeah, you can do a little fuzzy there if you still have the drill, but instead just gets basic pressure. And I love just running away after that too. Backdash on wake up is great. And yeah, you're running out of... You have basically nothing left, right? You're running out of meter. You can't FD anymore. Drill is a problem. You're in trouble. They're really good, honestly, really excellent understanding of the matchup. Yeah, couldn't get close slash because of the FD. Unsummon. Damn, he's good. For Neuro, what up? Thanks very much for the 8. Look at this pressure here, too. So, it's Frog, far slash, Piercer, uses the 2S to cover both hits of Piercer, like we mentioned earlier. Then it's oppose, unsummon immediately. And then Frog's back with the rest of the gauge.
Oh, you're a Sajam.
And then just use the last bit of your Eddie gauge on the 5D. If this was blocked, you were still plus anyway, right? For Cromnus, what up? Thanks for the prime. It's going to be 5D into Frog, which is plus, and then you can do, you know, close slash 2S, H, drill, which pushes them away. It's going to regain your gauge. Pretty rough spot for BNBBN. Again, you just choose the guaranteed YRC. If BNBBN wants to block that, he has to do close slash and then jump cancel the close slash to block the YRC. It's just good matchup knowledge on defense. Yeah, I mean, this is dead, I'm pretty sure, right? Oh, I guess not. Yeah, but you get the summon with the sword. So summon puts down Eddie again. You see Eddie's on the ground. So just runs up, does drill here, does the clap, and then just goes under. And then does frog on the other side. Second hit of the frog, the combo into close slash. Yeah. So that's 2. Cross up, mix up. A little schnasty. Is that the end of the set? Oh, that was the reset. Okay. Let's see, reset now. That button is very hard to deal with. Damn, he got the combo at that height? No way. Word? He hit this jump normal like above Soul's head and he still got 2K, 2D? The reason you burst here, by the way, I think... Well, he probably burst because he was pissed, but I think strategically the reason you would burst here is to prevent this summon into pressure, right? So the summon happened, which means the gauge can't... I mean, he already lost. Yeah. This is how the matchup goes. You burst, so, you know, the gauge resets, right? So this is the Eddie gauge. This is reset. You need to get a hit before this fills up. Like, if you don't get pressure or get in before this hit, you know, the burst is kind of, like, almost pointless in that sense, right? You need to get this hit. And by eating that 2H and then resetting the position here, he already won because as soon as he hits the ground here, he can oppose, right? Or, in this case, frog because he has pressure. Unsummon. Frog catches out of the air. This is a wall break. Yeah, into the sword. That's bad. Piercer into the clap, and that'll do it. Oh, didn't get the wall break. Oh, you're dead anyway, yeah. That's just a really rough position to be, right? Because look at the strategic choices here too, right? So you do Piercer, first hit, and then do clap, just in case he's trying to challenge or something, right? Or he now is going to not challenge because he's been sticking out a button every time. You know, put out drill, run up, catches 2K, 2D. Zato meter runs out, or Eddie meter runs out, backdashes into BRC. So that way he can see what you're doing. 5K is whiffing. It has, now with the slowdown, it has like 80 frames of recovery. When you slow down and make buttons whiff like that, they take forever to recover. So it's just a free throw. You're just like, yep. You have to get the, if you don't get the round start win here, or you don't kill Eddie, great block. You're in trouble. Oh, that was nasty. But the second one he did block. Okay, you got to hit him now. This is your chance. You can't run away. No, you can't run away. That was your chance. When you block successfully here, you have to get the hit, right? So this mix-up, by the way, this is a very common Zato mix-up. Important one for people to know. Whenever he's got pressure on you, he does Drunkard Shade, Piercer, Sandwich. He does Close Slash into 5D. This is an overhead. Or you can do 2D, the sweep. And either way, whatever he does, he's going to do Frog to get the combo after. So whichever one he does, it's a 50-50 between low or 5D. It's a very common setup. And then this was cheap as fuck. And then the second one does get blocked. But however, this is where you got to hit him if you're Soul. This meter is, you know, regenning. And if you don't get a hit ASAP, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you were going to explode. That combo had a ton of life left on it. Counter hit, 2H. Oppose. Oh, you knew it was coming. Oppose is the answer. Yeah, you got to make your offense count. Burst out immediately. Notice how often Gobou's been winning the neutrals. So he's been spending all of his time, spending all of his meter on oppose and wire. I hate that OTG. Oh, man. That made me sick to my stomach. Why did he 6S OTG into Gunflame and give him the free chance to fly out? You have a hard knockdown here on clean hit DP. And you get point blank Oki here, but by doing 6S Gunflame into Fafnir, this is what I mean about this character. Zato's defense sucks when you get in against him, right? If you use YRC and you use Flight well, this is, you know, this is really hard to chase. Yeah, I mean, this is a guaranteed YRC, by the way, chat. This is guaranteed, which is why he does backdash summon. That is an extremely useful option against Soul that I think, you know, people should do. It's very good. Oh, you're dead. I think you could have just OTG 2D'd, right? Unless it's only in the corner, but I mean, that's chip damage anyway. Yeah, it's matchup knowledge. You have to have that matchup knowledge. That was a good choice too. This is this 6H round start from BNBBN has been so, he's done it so many times that this is I think a very smart option to round start to change it up. Piercer, unsummon, oppose. Oh, he wasn't even ready for the level 1. Oh no. Yeah, oh, you're so, God, this game is over. That sucks so bad. This is such an unfortunate series of events. He unsummons, he does oppose, and he's not even ready for the level 1. Oppose in a drunkard shade. He wasn't even ready for this, which is bad. If you're not ready for that, you know, you're not thinking about it. He tries to challenge. By the time he hits 2S, he has already unsummoned and resummoned with clap from full screen. Look at the little movement right here, right? So he unsummons, then look at, he slides him forward just a bit, and then it barely, Gunflame barely doesn't reach over here where he is. He moves him forward a little bit, and then that's why this is, it hits into the drill. That positioning was so important. And then close slash goes under. He Barbados slims under the burst. And then he's going to get the wall splat here. Hard knockdown. Feels bad, man. $5D. Oh, try to throw. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, this is a big chance for BNBBN now. Yeah, that was a YRC attempt that got turned into a BRC, into a free throw. All your meters gone from FDing to avoid chip. 50-50. Dead. I mean, you have to avoid the chip here, right? So 2K2D, run up. It's either 5D or you can go low, right? Nasty. Oh, that's big. Round start. Counter. That's a crouching only combo. So this is an important thing people talk about against Soul to challenge with standing buttons a lot. And the reason is that this combos on crouch. You see that? Naturally. You don't need a counter hit. This works on crouching characters. So that's a great confirm. Fafner. Nice chase. But he lost. He shouldn't have done BR. Ah, that sucks. When you hit jump D like this, jump D bounces them off the wall. So he could have just landed and then done 5K on the ground. But I think he just tried to do BR. And because it whiffed, he lost the corner. Yeah, he went all in because he was just like, I need something to work. That was his best chance so far on pressure. FDs him away. Has space. Frogs out. I mean, his defense is great. He doesn't get caught by this character. When he's far away, he FDs and backdashes and forces Soul to commit to something to chase. And then when he starts to try to commit to chasing and he runs up the far slash, he YRCs it and gets space to get out. Like, his decision making is too good on defense against this character. I think most people so far are not good at defending against Soul. And his defense in this round has been excellent. That was double low into the overhead. So the mix up here is close slash. Again, you can do 2D. You can do 5D, but, you know, overhead or low mix up. Instead, it's just piercer, go low. Right, go low again. Then cancel the low into the overhead, into frog. That's wall splat. Sword. Sword refreshes your eddy gauge as well, chat. That's why people are asking why not sword instead of Amorphous. Amorphous is the shark super. Unsummon, frog for pressure, overhead mix up, falling B. Oh no. Oh no. It didn't quite reach, but that was nasty. Jump D, BRC, jump. What is that? Jump S? This is jump dust, right? That was pretty cool. Too far for the 2D. This is big. 6H. Oh, it didn't kill. I thought so too. Don't worry, BNBBN. Oh, you had to watch for it, brother. That was your job. You had to watch for him. He was like a Metal Gear Solid guard. He had one job. I think Gunflame here is not winning no matter what you do. I think I think Gunflame is a bad thing here because you either need to run up and hit Eddie if he's going to do something like this, or like what is Gunflame going to do at full screen right here, right? I think he did it just because he was like, shit, I need to do something. Damn, 6H did not kill. Dead with burst? I mean, he built the burst, but how are you gonna burst here? Can you explain to me what he was supposed to do to burst? Yeah, I don't think Gunflame was the answer there, but I think he just did it because he was like, fuck, it didn't kill. Man's out here fighting for his fucking life against Gobou. Dead with burst, lol. That's cold-blooded. I think bursting against Zato is tough, honestly, because when you burst against this character, the sense of urgency is that, oh shit, if I don't hit him now, Eddie's gonna come back and I'll die. So yeah, I think Zato fights Soul pretty well. I think oppose and most of his options in neutral are quite good against Soul. And I mean, a lot of his pressure is, you know, fucked up to deal with regardless of what character you are. And most importantly, his escape options are excellent. I think characters like Axel, Ram, Zato, anybody who up backs and has a good way to threaten whatever your escape option is really good. Listen. You know the scene from It's Always Sunny where he's got the board and he's like using the red wires and shit and he's like pointing at the script? Like, that's me about Zato, but like not that many people play him. So every time I'm like, guys, Zato is he's really good. Like, he's got all these great options. Like, he's just really, like, look at the screen. Like, you know, is Eddie in the room with us right now? Oh no.